Christmas. Do I still want my gifts? Hell yeah. If you got me a gift, I want my gift. But, but it's more than a gift. The presence, the present moment is the gift. What is the meaning of Christmas to you at this age in life? Um, at this age in life, I feel like Christmas is more about spending time with those that you actually value and a time of reflection, of thinking about again, how you started the year with people that were here that are no longer with us. Be it by death, be it by breakups and friendship, breakups and relationships, you know what I'm saying? They moved away, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I think there's a time, like, I feel like that's what Christmas means to me at this point in life because, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks that you started off the year talking to, you didn't end the year talking to. And it's not to hold on, like develop an attachment to that particular person or that bond, but it's a time to just think about, again, just be grateful for the times that you do have currently. You know what I mean? Like a lot of folk, they'll get into a new relationship with somebody and they still thinking about their ex, right? And then they fuck around and lose that person that they had in their, they were seeing after their ex. And now you just have two people that you're thinking about, you know what I'm saying, after they're gone. But like the meaning of Christmas, I feel is it's more about, like I said, time spent. It's about spending time with those that you actually give a fuck about, and nothing against those that you don't give a fuck about. But like being able to talk to somebody that you hadn't talked to in a long time, you know what I'm saying? Be it work or what have you. And you still value them, you know what I'm saying? Relationship may fold a little bit because of circumstances, whatever it is. But to be able to be like, damn, that person is still alive, this person is still breathing, they got their own thing going on. It don't have shit to do with me, but you know what I'm saying? They got their thing going on, and that's okay. That's cool. Like, do you, you know what I'm saying? There's no love lost, no nothing like that. It's just straight. We've elevated. We've gone down our separate paths, and the times that we shared together, that was it. And it's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just think about the good time spent, and that's it. It was just an experience. You know what I'm saying? Like everything in life is just an experience. So, but there are some of us that started the year with family members that are no longer with us, and that first Christmas without them is hard. That first Thanksgiving without them is hard, and you get attached. You're human. Where you know what I'm saying? Like society's taught us to get attached to things like such, but no one's gonna live forever. Not even you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to understand that this is all an experience. And with that experience, you should just capitalize on the current moment, the present moment, with those people that you value. So, there's a lot of things with Christmas. Do I still want my gifts? Hell yeah. If you got me a gift, I want my gift. But, it's more than a gift. The presence, the present moment is the gift. Like I said, I think back to a lot of Christmases I spent with my family. And me and my family don't get to spend a lot of Christmases together. you know, be it whatever reason, be it pain in the family, be it schedules, be it circumstances, be it people living further away from the family, whatever it is, like we're not able to spend that time together. But I mean, when you reflect and you look back on the times that you guys did have together to spend Christmas, and pictures that you're able to see, where you had so many of you come together, and then you ask the question like, damn, what the fuck happened? Why are we, so far apart now? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that we only come around for funerals and shit like that? But I mean, I think what I really love about Christmas is like, even if people are faking it, it almost seems like people actually give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They show compassion or whatever. But I mean, it's just a good time of the year, man. You know, a lot of us have had some fucked up shit happen to us, so we don't necessarily take too kind to like the holidays. And holidays evoke a lot of insecurities and emotions, negative emotions in us, where we do think about family and lack thereof, or friends, you know what I'm saying? Anything like that. Yeah, you look at a lot of things and you question yourself, like, how the fuck did we get like this? And then you just think about happier times, and, but at the same time, don't dwell on it too much, because there's more. As long as you have breath, there's more time to make more times. You know what I'm saying? I have to say that again. That sounded pretty damn good. There's more time to make more times. But yeah, Christmas. Yeah, Christmas is spending time with those that you value. If you do buy gifts for them, give them a gift. Give him a motherfucking gift. And yeah, if I got yours, I give you yours. But on some real shit, Christmas means spending times with those that you value, those that you love, and living in that present moment with them. How do you deal with life when it gets overwhelming for you? I try to figure this shit out on a daily, because I think that a lot of my issues with being overwhelmed comes with the ego. And it's something that has been ingrained in me since I was a kid, to feel like I have to save every fucking body. And it's like telling yourself, controlling that ego, like, you are not responsible for everybody. That's a trauma response. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for you to figure out exactly what everybody should be doing with their fucking life. You have no control over nobody but you. When I get like that, a lot of times I just have this love of wanting to, like, you know what I'm saying, just put people on, and like the knowledge that I have. So I guess this was more so like I'm not alone type shit. And like, I'm one of those people that if I got something, you got it type thing. But it's learning to set boundaries, and those boundaries look like I'm not able to help every damn body. That's what the fuck that looks like. Shit. But the times where I do get overwhelmed, I like to go to my quiet place. I go visit the beach. I go see Oceana. That's what I have coined. Anytime I'm near a body of water by the beach, I call that Oceana. And Oceana actually takes away your negative energy. A friend of mine, I want to say like, shit, when we started this in Miami, like 2010, we would sneak out at night, right? Literally, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. And we would just sit by the beach and chill, do nothing else. I mean, she would smoke. I wouldn't smoke. My job wouldn't allow me to dabble in that shit. But she would smoke, and I would just sit there and learn, like, how things move with the ocean, right? And what it does, and how she talks to you, and again, being connected to something on a spiritual level. I wasn't able to understand it back then. Now that I've gotten myself more connected with the earth and nature and the spiritual realm, I can see so many things because of the ocean and many other things, like seeing 11:11 all the time, and literally texting friends as they're texting me and shit. Like, it was so in sync, and it's spooky, but it's part of, I guess it's just part of the experience. But when I get overwhelmed, I sit by the beach. I don't need nothing else. Most of the time, I have my chair with me. I have a couple books, some classical music, and really just, well, I use, when I listen to class, when I read, I have to listen to classical music. It's just something I learned in college, back at Campbell University. Something I learned back at Campbell University that kind of taught me how to focus more using classical music versus anything else. But when I'm done reading, I like to sit back and just listen to music that seems fitting for the beach, be it Kenny G or anything, you know what I'm saying? Just something like that fits the mood. But whenever I find myself overwhelmed, I just sit back, and that does it for me. I mean, a lot of people got different things. Sitting in silence, that's how you find peace. You find peace by being still. You have to find something that is still for you, be it if it means sitting on top of your bed, eyes closed, meditating, still. You find peace. If it means going to the beach like me, sitting by the beach, nobody with you, just you, and just blocking out the world, like turning your phone off or keeping your phone in the car, not bringing it with you. So many things can bring you that peace that can help reset your mind a little bit. Because sometimes, yes, we do get overwhelmed, and that's all right. That makes you human. At this point in your life, like if you're, you like me in your mid-30s, and we're over the hill. Actually, I'm 36, so like there's a lot of shit that happened from childhood to now. Trying to balance that, trying to make sense of shit that you have no control over, being in traumatic situations. It's a lot. It can be a lot on the brain, and the one thing I can share is just to find your peace and create peace. I don't care how the fuck you get your peace, but as long as you get your peace, it's imperative that you find peace in something. Whether you got a passion, whether you like to write, whether you like to color, whether you like to make body oils, whether you like to, make pottery, whether you like to write poetry, whether you like to sing, whether you like to do whatever it is that you have a passion for that brings you peace, I suggest you get to it, because it means your mind will appreciate it. Like doing something that brings you that peace, and it doesn't matter if anybody else likes it or not. You're doing it for you, and I think that's a wonderful thing. So, when I'm overwhelmed with life, I like to sit by the beach. I like to block out the world, and I like to practice mindfulness. And yeah, it brings me peace. How do you overcome PTSD from dating? That's $1 million question. All right, so I answer this to the best of my ability. As for my own PTSD of dating, it's learning to love you, because half the shit that you attract in your life is based off of shit that happened earlier on in your life that you really didn't pay attention to. Yeah, a lot of things that happened to you, it took place earlier in your life. So you just have to find yourself, You got to find little you. You know, there's a little version of you that was unprotected, that felt powerless, that comes out anytime you're faced with a traumatic situation. So, getting over dating PTSD, you're gonna have to face the fire. You're gonna have to walk towards the fire. Yes, you are going to have to walk towards the fire. As much as this shit gives us, it's nerve wracking for some of us. You know, a lot of us, and but as you work towards being better, every time you do something, it gets easier, you know, because your brain starts to remember things and it's programming. It's programming what's happening. Anything you want to do, as long as if you practice it, you'll get better at it. You know, I guess some people will be like, oh, I guess I just ain't good at that. Now, that same mindset, imagine if a baby, once he learned how to walk, fell down and was like, well, I guess walking ain't for me, nigga. So I'm gonna crawl my ass around, mommy. You know, daddy, pick me up because I can't walk. No, you practice this shit until you get it, and it takes time. A lot of times it takes time, and it's just about the focus and how bad you want it. I feel life has a way of testing you exactly how bad you want something. Now, as far as matters of the heart and a person, I mean, you could try till you blue in the face. If a person don't want you, they just don't want you. And that's speaking from experience. You can do all that you want to do, but unless that person wants you, it don't fucking matter. You can't change. You're not able to change anyone but you. That's it. People change for themselves. That is it. But overcoming PTSD and dating. You need a good support system. You need people you can actually rely upon. And that can be difficult when you've had folks betray you, with friends included. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. Like, they've let you down. They say they're going to do something and then they don't. Like, and we're all human. You know, I'm sure we've let somebody down in our lives and stuff like that. So at the same time, we have to extend that grace to them that we would want for ourselves. But a lot of time when you're in pain, you know, the ego is present. So you feel like the world's against you. You know what I mean? So it's like everybody ain't there for me type thing. You know, that's that ego talking. That's when you get in that victim mindset and you just feel like, you know what I'm saying, no one understands me and all that stuff. And like I said, at that point, your your feelings are valid, but maybe just looking at it from another perspective. And we could just be talking from a place of pain. And in a place of pain, you're petrified. And you have to figure out exactly what you can do to better that situation, what works best for you. I always recommend therapy. I mean, I know a lot of people are not into therapy, and they feel like, or they feel like they did therapy and that therapist didn't work too well for them. Again, it's about practice. It's like, you know, it's finding your therapist is like finding the right dog to come home, or finding the right car that suits you, and those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something you have to feel, and sometimes the therapist you pick may not be the one for you, but you can baby steps and overcoming PTSD. I mean, I'll tell you what, I was able to overcome a lot of where I was looking at life through Psych2Go on YouTube. They got a lot of videos. School of Life, a lot of videos. Jordan Peterson, Jay Shetty, Brene Brown, Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Jim Quick, Mark Manson, Richard Cooper, Rollo Tomasi. Like, all these guys enabled me to look at my life from a different perspective, where I was so down that I didn't want to be here anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure a lot of us have been there, based off of like the pain that we were in. You know, you just felt like we couldn't take it. But life can be a bitch at times. It can be challenging, but you weren't promised a good life. You weren't promised a bad life. You were just promised a life. So it's what you make it, and the perspective that you have with it. If you have a positive outlook on life, positive things commonly do happen to you. That's how the universe works, because you get out what you put into your brain. Like whatever you put into your subconscious mind is that's what you're gonna get out. If you keep thinking bad shit is gonna happen to you, bad shit's gonna happen to you. But indeed, if you put the focus on like being more positive and having the the right mindset, the right mindset that will put you on a path for redemption. I'll say that. I mean, even me, who has overcome a lot, and some shit still fucks with me, but you work at it. It takes time, but you work at it, and that's really all I can say about it, man. Just a lot of practice, staying with it, seeing things from different perspectives, not seeing it as right and wrong, not going into a conversation with your cup full, but your cup empty, so that you can listen to what others have to say. And with that, I feel like you can do a lot as far as like overcoming PTSD and dating. But first, for starters, I mean, if you're not really comfortable with therapy and you kind of like, if you got common sense and you can watch something and kind of relay it to what you lived through, I recommend School of Life on YouTube. I recommend Psych to Go. Those are two solid ones, and that'll help you. And study Stoicism too. Stoicism is very helpful. In maintaining a healthy mindset, like as far as for attacking the day. But how to overcome PTSD in dating? You gotta face the music. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta have faith in yourself. Have faith in God. Have faith in the universe. Trust that everything is working out in your favor, and continue to have a positive outlook and set healthy boundaries. Yeah, set healthy boundaries.